Welcome to Sadhguru Meditation, where we explore the meeting points of spirituality, leadership, and inner transformation. Today, we dive into a profound and timely topic: Modi's leadership and Sadhguru influence. A journey that weaves together politics and spiritual insights, actions and awareness, power and purpose. Part 1: The Rise of Modi and the Influence of Sadhguru. Narendra Modi rise to leadership is one of the most remarkable political journey in contemporary India. Born into a modest family in Gujarat, his early life was shaped by discipline, hardship, and a deep connection to his roots. He joined the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS at a young age, a movement that would lay the foundation for his political ideology. From there, he rose steadily through the ranks of Rashtriya Janata Party (BJP), ultimately becoming the Chief Minister of Gujarat in 2001. But it was the 2014 general elections that mark a turning point, a moment where Narendra Modi translated from regional leader to a national force. His campaign was characterized by bold visions, technological outreach, and a message of development. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, together with all, development for all. Meanwhile, another figure was rising, not in politics, but in consciousness: Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev. A mystic, yogi, and a visionary, was awakening millions to a deeper understanding of life, self, and the universe. Through the Isha Foundation, Sadhguru brought ancient yogis' wisdom into the modern life, teaching not only meditation and inner peace, but also environmental action, rural upliftment, and global dialogue. Both men, in their own spheres, were transforming India, one through governance, the other through guidance. Part 2: Shared Values and Ideologies. At first glance, a political and a spiritual master may seem to occupy two very different worlds. But as we look closer, we find overlapping themes: nationalism, environmentalism, social reform. Modi's political vision emphasized strong national identity, cultural pride, and development rooted in Indians' values. Sadhguru too speaks often of Bharat not just as a nation, but as a sacred land of spiritual energy and cultural legacy. He reminds us that India's strength lies not only in its economy, but in its inner richness. On the front of environmentalism, both have led major initiatives. Sadhguru's Rally for River and Kaveri Calling brought massive awareness to India's ecological crisis. Modi's leadership launched the Clean India Mission, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and a commitment to renewable energy at a global scale. In these shared values, we see a convergence not of roles but of intentions. But how deep is the alignment? Does Sadhguru influence Modi's policy directly, or are they simply moving in parallel, guided by the spirit of the time? Some observers believe Sadhguru's message of inner leadership and responsibility resonates deeply with Modi's narrative of self-reliance and national service. Yet, it's important to note that Sadhguru maintains a non-political stand, repeatedly clarifying that he is not affiliated with any party or ideology. Instead, he aims to influence the consciousness of those in power, not through pressure, but through presence. Part 3: Public Perception and Criticism. With influence comes attention, and with attention, scrutiny. Many in the public eyes have questioned the growing closeness between spiritual leader and politicians. Some ask, should a spiritual figure speak about national issues? Should a political leader associate closely with the mystic? For Sadhguru's pair, he openly engaged with leaders across the spectrum, from Modis to corporate giants, from UN officials to tribal elders. His approach is inclusive, not ideological. Yet, critics argue that any perceived spiritual endorsement can blur the lines between faith and governance, between inner authority and political power. Others believe that Modi's connection to figures like Sadhguru reflects an effort to reclaim India's spiritual heritage in the public sphere, something long overshadowed by secular politics. This debate is not new. India has always balanced a complex relationship between dharma and rajniti, the scared and the state. What's new is the scale and visibility of the relationship in the modern digital age. Part 4: A Tale of Two Leaders. Let us take a step back and reflect. Narendra Modi, a leader with global political influence. Sadhguru, a spiritual teacher with global inner influence. One makes policies, the other offers perspectives. One governs people, the other awakens individuals. And yet, both speak of transformation, not just personal but collective. Sadhguru often says, if we want a better world, we must create better human beings. Modi speaks on New India, confident, capable, and deeply rooted. Could it be that their paths are not meant to interfere, but to inspire? Could Sadhguru's influence offer inner clarity to political decisions? Could Modi's leadership create external conditions for inner growth? This possibility brings both hope and ethical questions. Part 5: Ethical Consideration. Where do we draw the line? In a democratic society, separation of state and religion is crucial to safeguard freedom, but spirituality is not religion, and herein lies the subtlety. Spiritual insight can enrich leadership without imposing dogma. Yet, caution is needed when public policy and private beliefs intertwine. When a spiritual voice becomes too politically loud, it risks losing neutrality. When a political leader leans too much on spiritual charisma, it may create imbalance. The goal must be harmony without dominance, where wisdom serves power, not controls it. Conclusion: navigating the intersection of spirituality and politics. In the story of Modi and Sadhguru, we find two visions, one outward, one inward, two missions, one to govern a nation, the other to elevate human consciousness. Are they connected? Perhaps. Are they collaborating? Occasionally. Are they shaping India together? That depends on how we interpret influence. What matters most is not just the relationships, but our awareness as citizens and seekers. Let us honor leaders who act with wisdom. Let us value spiritual voices that remain grounded and clear. Above all, let us never forget that true leadership, political or spiritual, begins within. May we grow as conscious citizens in a conscious nation. Let awareness be our guide in both politics and prayer. Thank you for joining us on this thoughtful journey. If you found value in this reflection, consider subscribing to Sadhguru Meditation. And for more meditative insight on consciousness, leadership, and the spiritual path, like, share your thoughts in the comment and hit the bell icon to never miss an awakening moment. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and stay open. Namaskaram. It's Semal. Thank you for watching Sadhguru Meditation.